Ching, 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 ching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the pre-market show. This is the final show of the year, the final live show anyway. I think Andrew is looking to put together something special for you over the holidays, but this is our last final show, and I think without further ado, let's get over to the show. Hello and welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
There
everyone.
we are.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, got the antlers on. I'm in the
Very
Christmas
nice.
spirit. I'm ready for it. So last show of the year,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, last show of the year. We got to make it special, Andrew. I think we got to make it extra special.
No pressure.
No pressure.
So, a couple of things to talk about today. Obviously the pre-market show. So we do have the Michigan consumer sentiment. That's today, so it's come around quick, right?
Yes, it has.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it catches me out as well. So we just need to touch on that later on. And we need to look at the triple witching and how it affects the market. So I'm more importantly, how it affects my strategy. So with the magic that is AI, I've pulled up some key points. I'm just going to read them out.
Nice.
I'm prepared today. So triple witching, sometimes called quadruple witching, has several specific and often chaotic effects on the futures market. Since you're trading micro ES S&P, these days are particularly relevant because the contract is one of the primary drivers of the entire witching event. With me so far?
Interesting. Cool. With you.
Okay, so number one, we have the roll factor. So this creates massive volume in the spread market, and for the ES, you might notice that the current contract becomes less liquid as everyone moves to the next contract a few days before the actual Friday. Extreme volume spikes, so we do get that. We get arbitrage and the basis, so high frequency trading firms looking for a tiny bit of the price action, just be aware of that. And we get some opinion action, so market makers who have sold large amounts of options want the market to close at a specific price to make those options worthless. So that's triple witching, but we'll quickly go on how does it affect you and I trade in the orb strategy. So we will get whipsaws, and orb strategies rely on a clean breakout and sustained trend. On triple witching, the market often breaks out in one direction due to a large institutional order, only immediately to reverse as the other side of the arbitrage trades hits the tape. And it's volume without direction, so just something to be mindful of. You can have record breaking volume on these Fridays without the price actually going anywhere. So it's just giving me some advice: reduce my contract size, tighten my targets, don't look for the home runs, and just be aware of the time today with the market close. So give me marks or a 10, sir, for that little update.
Yeah, I think that is a 10 out of 10, Andrew. I think you hit all the high points, and I think you covered it. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much. So that's my contribution. So I'll see you next year. Ciao. So
nice try.
Yeah, nice try. So yeah, we covered triple witching, so I'm going to be aware of that. Looking to reduce contract size today. I've had a good week. Surprise, my best day Tuesday was a stop, but the rest of the week's been in profit. So Thursday's statistically my worst day, but we had a real nice breakout on 10-minute orb yesterday into target before we got that reversal. So it's been I'll do a summary of the year probably on Twitter or X. But yeah, we're looking at 9 profitable months out of the 12. So yeah, 9 winning months, 3 losing. So I'll take that. That's all right.
Good.
You know,
that's a good year. That's a good year.
Yeah.
That's a positive year. I think that's great to look back on the accomplishments and phenomenal job. One of the hardest jobs in the world, I think.
Yeah, and I think if you look at it month by month basis, I think it gives you a better indication of your strategy, right? I think, you know, if you start flapping after a few losses a day, consecutive days, you start strategy hopping or trying to, tinker with your strategy. Yeah, you could just be chasing your tail for the year. So I think we've got some good solid data now going into 2026.
Yeah.
What about yourself? Good.
Very good year. This week was a little bit tough for me, if I'm completely frank. I was taking trades I should miss and missing trades I should have taken. So there was a few opening range breakouts. I did catch a few good trades this week, but definitely not a record-breaking week for me. Overall, good month and a good year. A solid year. I think 10 months out of the year were up months. So very good year overall.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, we got to address like the elephant in the room, right? I'm loving the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So getting ready for Christmas, and don't worry.
I like yours too.
Give you a couple of years now, and the sides will start growing, and you'll be away. Right. So,
look, we need to talk about the other elephant in the room, which is that you're actually cheating on us with other shows. I know of at least one other show that you go on, but I got a few messages from people saying, "What's going on with Andrew? Is he not happy where he is?
Not
What's
really,
the reason?"
Really happy is just. It's just the timetable, right? You know, I should be good for this show, and I'll be jumping on the other show for the market open. So that's booked in on the 9th of January. So I'll be shamelessly self-promoting when that show's due. And please give us a look. So it's one of the largest futures prop firms that's out there at the moment, and we're looking to be joining them on the 9th of January. So I just need to confirm those dates with their marketing manager today.
Yeah, that sounds great. And we are happy for you, even though you are cheating on us. We wish you all the best, as long as you're still enjoying being on our show over here. That's all.
Still committed to my channel, right? So I'm not going anywhere. And I'm really thankful to CTI this year, City Traders Imperium, for allowing me to be, cross broadcast onto their channel. So big shout out to those guys. And if you haven't looked, jump onto their website. They got some amazing offers on for the countdown for Christmas. So
that's every day. That's every day.
If you're trading Forex, get over to the City Traders Imperium. And I say it every week. They've been in the game 7+ years, well established, and they probably got when it comes to Forex prop firms, they probably got one of the best deals, right? I think they're reasonable, and we've got some really good options to get some capital. So head over to those guys.
Yeah.
Okay. What's next?
Are you seeing? So I'm not seeing a live chat in the City Traders. Can you just let me know if that's me? On my screen, because I set it up. It should be set up with a chat. Do you see a live chat over there?
I see a live chat. Yeah. I just think the show's so bad no one's tuned in.
Is that right? Well, it's not allowing me. It's not allowing me to type. It's not allowing me to type in the live chat. So maybe.
Yeah, I can type. I can type in. Yeah, it's just
good.
It's not the show's bad. Everyone's knocked off for Christmas. We'll put that down, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
Okay, so
would you be able to put this in the live chat for CTI just in case somebody wants to enter?
Yeah, drop it into the private chat. I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, triple witching's covered, so be careful out there. We get that done. And I suppose we need to chat charts and start with everyone's favorite, which is gold, right?
Yeah, you want to do it? You want to pull it up, or I can pull it up? Okay, here we go. Let's do some chatted charts. I thought I'd ask anyway. So this is gold, and it looks like it wants to get to the all-time high. The all-time high is 43.81, and we're not too far off from that, as you can see. Very, very close. It's knocking on the door of 43.81 there, Andrew. So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about it?
Yes, we were talking about gold last week, and like you and I, we're looking at it zoomed out, right? We're looking at the daily chart. I know a lot of the traders, they zoomed in on like maybe the 15 to the hour chart. And I'd be looking for opportunities. If we broke that high, opened above it, potentially long. We could tap that high, right? And we could go back down to where you've marked the bottom of that opening range, right? So for myself, I don't trade gold. I know a lot of futures traders are doing really well zoomed in on gold. Yeah, but for myself, yes, it's that all-time high, right? You know, if we're looking to tap that, open or close and open above it, you know, potentially be some nice long positions for 2026. But I would be mindful with gold. It's been one-way traffic this year, really, and you know, how long can it sustain that? You know, is that sustainable for 2026? So we'll watch it, right?
Yeah, it's a very good point, very good question to ask. It's come a long way. We were saying for the year, it's up. I think one of the best performers for the year, 65%, which
so
you don't see that all the time.
You know, what's maybe that's one for ChatGPT or for Poly Markets. What's the chances of gold doing that again next year? You know, doubtful from my experience. I don't think we can see those gains again. But I would like to, So if you are trading gold, let us know in the chat what you think, what you're looking at today, and how have you traded gold this year? I can imagine there's been some nice, short positions when we have had a pullback on the lower time frames, but it's been great, right? Those guys who just buy in, hold in, they're doing extremely well.
Yeah, I think it's definitely been the story of the year, and I would say, if you have been in gold, I think it's a great time to kind of celebrate a great win. I know a lot of the viewers do trade gold quite consistently, and it's nice to see gold really outshine the rest of the market. I also think silver's been doing well too. Doesn't usually get as much headlines, but silver's also up a lot this year as well.
Yeah, it's just been great. Should we have a quick look at oil? Because obviously I got my conspiracy theory on oil.
Yes, we do remember that one.
There it is.
Venezuela. There we go.
Venezuela, Russia, Ukraine, and we've seen a dip. And I don't think we've seen the dip for what I was saying. I think potentially it could go lower, but it's not going to go lower until we get an end to the war between Russia and Ukraine, or we get a ceasefire. And until we see a regime change in Venezuela, right? Once we get that regime change, Venezuela is going to be open for business. They are sitting on the largest oil deposits in the world, right? They dwarf like Saudi Arabia and the Middle East. So if they do get that regime change, Venezuela's open for business, and we could be seeing the price of oil. The market's going to be flooded with oil right now. And the same with Russia and Ukraine. If we do see the ceasefire, I think part of that deal would be Russian oil as well back into the market. So we're going to see an influx of oil potentially in 2026.
Yeah, I think you're right, Andrew, and I think it's going to be the story for 2026 is where is oil going to go from here? It is, I think, something that hasn't really been trending as much, hasn't really been moving, but I think 2026 could be the year where we see quite a big move.
Yes, all dependent on the geopolitical situation, right, in both those countries. If we don't see a regime change, if we don't see any sanctions lifted, we could see the price of oil go higher, right? But if we do see those changes, I'll be very tempted to be taking a short position on oil.
Yeah. Are we okay to move on to crypto?
Yeah, let's have a look at Bitcoin, right? Because that's been dancing around this week, right?
Yeah, it has. It has. So this is a daily chart of Bitcoin. So kind of massively zoomed out, but it's still not it's still near the lows.
Yeah,
it's not doing great yet. I know we were talking last week about it. And I think you were saying if it did break below here, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I'd be looking to take short position then. But it's consolidating, right? If you look at the price, it's had its big downward move, and it's just moving sideways at the moment, deciding on the next leg it's going to take, right? So is it going to break out to that trend line you've drawn in? Yeah,
it's kind of stuck in there.
Yeah.
For now.
So I'd be looking for breaks, either the top or the bottom, before I took a position on Bitcoin. But just experience tells me don't bet against Bitcoin, right? Many people they got burnt. So again, I don't trade crypto. I just hold crypto. So for me, it is what it is, right? It's just a long-term thing. But it's consolidating, and it is trying a little bit of an upward movement. We'll see what the new year's got in store for crypto.
Yeah, I want to watch this closely. On the downside, it looks like it's about 83K, and then the resistance here that we've been seeing over the last month has been, we haven't been able to get above 94, 95. So yeah, I think those are the levels to watch. 95 on the upside, and then mid 83 on the downside. It could be a little bit of a Christmas rally between now and Christmas time. I know a lot of people are fed up with Bitcoin, and a lot of people bought the top.
Right.
So it could have been a lot, people trying to sell and get out, in order to fund their Christmas gifts. We'll see. We'll see what happens there.
What I'd say with crypto, it can devalue so fast, but it gains just as fast as well. So I wouldn't, if you're into crypto, I wouldn't be panicking. Talk to us too. We've been in crypto, for about 7 or 8 years, right? And I think we've seen it all when it comes to cryptocurrency. So I'm not worried too much, and I'm sure Bitcoin will rally again to all-time highs. So I wouldn't be too concerned.
You do bring up a very good point, Andrew, which is something that I don't do a good job of, which is the shameless plug. So since you mentioned it, if anybody does want to reach out to us and talk to us about crypto, S&P, or anything markets related, feel free to contact us, info@signaturefxa.com.
Yes, please do. If you're struggling with your trading, if there's anything we can help with, we're happy to. And that was the whole idea of setting up Signature FX on the channel. It's just to help traders like us, right? So, the two of us, I think we've went through the hard knocks of life with trading. We've made the mistakes, we've lost the money. And if we can help you, not to do that, we'll do our best. So, and that's that. Okay, so chat and charts we've done, triple witching we've done. What do we want to talk about next?
I do want to have a look one more time at the S&P, just for old time's sake, going into the open. I think it hasn't really, you trade the 15-minute opening range. It hasn't really moved that much over the last couple of days. I don't know. Do you think we could probably just be in for a little bit of a quiet Christmas? Because that's what it's kind of shaping up to be, to me anyway.
Yeah, so for myself, just looking at today, so broke out of the opening range yesterday, began to take profit. It pulled back heavy, right, back into the opening range. And it's just consolidated, it's just gone sideways. So it'll be quite interesting to see, what happens when the market's open. We have got the triple witching today, so I am mindful of that.
Yes.
Statistically, Friday's a good day, so we'll see what happens now. But the price is just for me, it's just consolidating. It's just holding the VWAP, and the 9 moving average level is just literally bouncing, between those two. So nothing spectacular at the moment. Time frame direction, it's telling me it's like a weak buy at the moment. So from the time frame 15 to the hour, it's bullish. But that can change on the open, right? So we'll see.
Yeah, I think I have a theory, which is that a lot of traders and fund managers have already started to check out and start their Christmas celebrations early. So I think for next week, I'm gonna just take it easy. I think I might take the week off, which I don't say often, but it'll be nice to kind of take a break from the screens.
Yeah, same here. So
take some time off.
Yeah, probably the next time we'll be back, it will be on the 9th. We will have a little Christmas show. Me and Mandela just gonna wish you some Merry Christmas and festive greetings over Christmas. If I get some time, I'll just download some highlights. I appreciate the feedback we got on our Wales trip.
That was a really great trip, by the way.
Yeah, the real tardas, the clowns. So all that content coming for you. So we'll be doing that. So so it's not a lot from myself really.
I had one other one, Andrew. The 12 Days of Christmas, which So Andrew's been just a saint, really, running the social media platforms, and so we have started doing the 12 days of Christmas. So every day from last Saturday until Christmas Eve, we're going to be covering some of our favorite episodes. So look out for that. We have quite a few. The next one, I think we have one of them I forgot about. Gary Langley. Gary was quite good. And his whole thing was making sure you pay yourself. I think he looks for $200 a day. And then another thing he mentioned was you don't have to be necessarily worried about the market. The hard part is you, the trader.
It's a really good episode. So if you're in the Forex world, his name's the Scruffy Trader. You should probably heard of him, Gary Langley. And he's a full-time trader. He trades with the 5%ers, right? I believe. So I think that's who he trades with. I think he's affiliated with them. But he's a top guy, down to earth, full-time trader. I think he's retired, from his job. So he just likes, what's he called? He just likes to make bank, right? Bit of pocket money.
Yes.
Yeah, he makes bank, and I think it's about $200-300 a day. And he's done. He just walks away, enjoys his life, touches grass, and the rest of things. So he's it's a good episode. So it's worth a watch if you're a Forex trader for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have much else, Andrew, either. I mean, the looks like that our regular viewers. I cannot see a chat. I'm gonna share this. I don't usually do this, but I try and I can't share it. I cannot see the live chat. So if anybody is saying anything funny in there, let me know, Andrew.
They want to know when the rest of your beard's going to grow. I'm
going to be Santa Claus. I want to have a Santa Claus beard in
So we got Akash, he said nice beard. We got ISO, he said nice beard. We got the Tesla Trader, he said nice beard.
I can't see anything. It's ridiculous. Let me see if I pull it up. I'm going to try and pull it up on here. This is Christmas time, so I don't mind. Like, look at this. Oh, there it is.
Well, those handsome guys. Yay.
I see it.
The
live chat works.
Chat's working. So, we got to film Christmas Eve. It's what do they call it today? It's a certain Friday, right? It's like the last Friday before Christmas, and there's lots of people traveling, scrambling for last-minute presents. The roads are chaos where I am at the moment. So, I
wouldn't want to be at an airport today. I don't.
So it's going to be really busy. So so Triple Witching's done, Chat and Chart's done.
I think we just had something announced a minute ago as well. Didn't you mention it? PCE. Is PCE just now?
Let's have a look.
PCE.
It's all happening all right.
No, it's not. We had Canadian retail sales. Yeah, nothing. The consumer sentiment. Did you cover that? Did you say consumer sentiment coming out?
We haven't. So today's the Michigan consumer sentiment. So another thing to be mindful of. So at 3 p.m. UK time, just be mindful of that. It does move the S&P, as we know, and it can be favourable if you could catch the right side. So just be aware of that news today. It's Triple Witching as well, so just be aware of that. We did discuss that beginning of the show. If you want to know what Triple Witching's about, we've covered charts. I think we're going to do a prize giveaway, and I think I'm going to be on my way. And I'm not going to another show. So
you're not okay. You're not going to another show today.
Not today.
Well, talking about not today, it looks like our numbers are so low today. I think we should postpone the prize giveaway. Andrew, because there's only 2 entrants at the moment. So I don't know. What do you think? Should we save it for next year? So
here we go. You know me. I think I'm a logical guy. A bit like Spock. So I would say, in theory, you're right, but I would say on the other side, credit to the others who have tuned in, deserve the chance to win.
Okay. Fair enough. So we can do the draw. Should we give them another minute? One more minute?
Yes, we got a couple of minutes. So guys, This is your final call. So if you know anyone who's not watching, should be watching, they want to win a free account, with CTI, the City Traders Imperium.
Here we go.
You've got a couple of minutes to enter, so please scan that QR code. Description is in the chat for Microsoft Forms. So get entering, and you could win yourself a free account before we call it a day and enjoy the Christmas break.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Christmas break, Andrew. I have a book that I've been wanting to read called Think Again.
Right.
And I've also got like just a few project ideas that I've been thinking about. So I think it'll be a nice time to just switch off the screens, like I was saying, just for a few days.
Yeah, nice. So today now be hitting the master switch and give the PC a break, right? It's been on 24/7 all year, so I think it deserves a cool down. So yeah, we'll do that. Myself probably the same, to be honest. I have got a little bit of work to do over the holidays, but I might try and do that end of next week if I can. Maybe the day after Boxing Day. Got a couple of assessments to do. Okay, so we got a question. What's your view on Japan hiking its interest rate in the decade, and how's it going to impact investing in current or upcoming years? Now, that's a good question for you, Mandela.
That is. I'm going to share the... there we go. So I can actually share the questions now. Not sure if it's a delay. What I can probably do is hide that. So good question. I think usually when Japan increases interest rates, the main sort of concern is that a lot of the Japanese investors or even global investors tend to invest or return back to Japanese bonds. Now, I can show you a quick, I'll show you a quick chart of the pathing of the Japanese interest rate. And it was negative for a while, and now it's finally getting above negative. So this is a chart here of this is a graph. So negative interest rates all the way back. So the zero line is here. So they had negative interest rates until March of 2024, and they're slowly starting to raise rates. They rose their rates on, I think it was Thursday night. So it would have been, Thursday night for us, but Friday morning at 3 a.m. I think that this could be the sign that we may see a shift away from U.S. equities into more emerging markets and more into Japanese bonds. Theoretically, that's what's happened over time. As the interest rate increases, investors want to get a higher interest rate, a higher yield. So they'll pull their profits out of the US and buy a guaranteed higher yield out of the Bank of Japan. If we compare, this is the last thing I'll say. If we compare the Japanese interest rates with the rest of the global interest rates, I thought they had something on here, but they don't. Japan is still extremely low on yield. So I think this is going to be a very slow and evolving story. But if the Japanese continue to increase their interest rates, I think we'll see more funds leaving the US and going to Japan. That's my theory anyway.
Yeah, it's good.
But great question.
Yeah, good theory, and makes sense, right? It's good news for the investor or the saver, but bad news, I suppose, for the people with loans, mortgages, etc.
Yes.
Right? So just trying to find that balance. That's a good explanation, and makes sense.
Cool. We love the questions, by the way. So that's one of the things I like most about this show, Andrew. We get all sorts of questions. One of my favorite ones was I keep hopping strategies. How do I know which strategy works? And you had a great answer for that. That was a few shows back. But
So give your head a wobble. Well, what you need to do is you need to backtest those strategies. You need to evaluate them, right? You need to break down your trades And you just need to put those strategies side by side and just look at your return on investment for each strategy and look at the one with the highest yield, right? Now, if 3 of them are not working, well, back to the drawing board, you need to start from scratch, but that's what you need to do. And hopping strategies, you're going to go nowhere fast. I take it from me, right? I don't know, ICT, SMC, technical analysis, opening range, you name it, been there, done it. And I've just traded the opening range breakout for this year. And like I said earlier, I've had 9 months profitable out of the 12. And, I'll take that, right? That's okay for me. I'm happy with that. I'm hitting my target of 1% plus per month on the accounts. And when you're building up your capital with the prop firms, that can be quite favorable for you. So it's not about massive returns, massive percentage. You just really do need to get as much capital with your prop firms as you can.
Yeah, no, that's great advice. And I think a lot of our viewers do trade prop accounts. And that's why I think in the new year, I think we actually do either a workshop or we do a series of videos, or maybe both.
Yeah, I'm the same. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more time in the new year. Wishful thinking, but yeah, I want to get back into the Forex and take it seriously with CTI, and then we can run those workshops with people then probably on a Friday when the US market opens. But for myself, normally I'm not looking to take trades for the first 30 minutes of the open anyway. Just letting people jump in and out, to shake it all about, and then 30 minutes later, then I'm looking to get in once we get a confirmation of the trend. But for sure. But if your strategy hop in, I would say don't, and you just need to put those strategies side by side and just run your analytics on them to see which one's profitable for you.
Yep. I think that's great advice, and I think that applies to everybody, even if you've just started trading today, or if you've been doing it for a few years. I think that's good advice. Very good advice. I think up next, I think the time has come. Andrew, what do you think?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it and jump off then.
Okay. We doubled our numbers, so that was a great idea to double our numbers here. We've got quite a few people who have jumped on, and let's see who's going to be the lucky winner today.
Nice Christmas present for somebody as well, right? Rather than rolling out the new year, someone's going to be happy with an account from City Traders, Imperium as well. So shout out to those guys. We really appreciate them giving us these accounts to give away. Yep.
All right, do you want
one second. We got a cash. Where is form? Okay, a cash, because you're a regular on the show. We're going to give you 1 minute. Go to the top of the screen. You'll see a QR code that you can scan with your phone. You can enter, but you need to be quick, right? You've got 1 minute to do it. Or if you look in the chat, you will see from Tesla Trader, he's put in enter, which is me. Enter today's giveaway. Enter today's giveaway, and you will see the form there. So Akash, it's there in the chat. Scroll up in the chat, look for Tesla Trader, and you will see a link for today's giveaway. Or just look in the top corner, and you'll see a QR code, right? And scan that code. It's going to take you through to the form. So I'm going to start the clock. You've got 60 seconds to get it done, and then we're going to do refresh and do the trade. Okay. Stopwatch. Start.
There we go.
There we go. 60 seconds. Go.
So what I realized is with the QR code, I think you need to have another device to scan it with.
Yeah, you need your phone. I don't know if you're watching.
But then, what are you watching it on? Yeah, if you're watching it on your phone, does that work?
Big enough. Yeah, I'm sure you can just shrink the YouTube down, go to your camera, scan, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
So you shrink your YouTube, and then how do you take the picture?
Go to your camera and just scan it with the QR button, right? There's a QR button on your camera.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Away you go. Okay, so Akash has just scanned. I think we're good to go, Mandela. So he had 15 seconds to spare. Well done.
Okay, well done, Akash.
Well done.
Okay, so let's get this draw on the road. Let's hit Akash. Here we go. Okay, yep, Akash is in there. All right, so let's wish everybody all the best. Thank you for all the entries. Okay, and we got... I'm going to get the drum roll ready.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, here we go. Let's go.
There we go. And the winner of the account is...
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. I'll let you pronounce that one, Andrew.
So I'm going with Samira Hill.
Samira Hill. I'll say the same.
Yeah?
Samira Hill. Yeah. Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations, Samira Hill. If we got that wrong, apologies. You can correct us in the chat. So, yeah, excellent. Well done. Nice little Christmas present for yourself. So, okay, I'm going to go. Just want to say to everyone who does watch, thanks very much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We will be dropping some videos over Christmas, just a little bit of fun. That's all, not too much trading related. But yeah, please, do your thing. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all in the new year. So thanks, chat. See you soon.
Thank you, Andrew. Take care. All the best. I'm actually going to say goodbye to everybody as well, wishing you all a great holiday. And if you are trading today, or you're trading between now and the new year, happy trading. Talk to you all again in the new year.